Hey everyone, this is Chris. It's been a little bit since I posted last, and I was going over the fruits of the Spirit and how it applies to relationships, specifically what men find attractive in a woman. Well, black thing there. And so I got through most of them. I got through love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, and then there's goodness, faithfulness, and self-control left. Um, I think I think in this case, since each one is somewhat self-explanatory, I think with these ones it's best to combine them together. Reason for this is because all of them tie in together. These last three really tie in together really, really well. Goodness, faithfulness, and self-control. So let's go ahead and get into it. Self-control, goodness, faithfulness, and self-control. Goodness is, in a word or in a few words, simply just being good. Not being deliberately bad, not going out of your way to be bad. And I don't mean like, oh, she's a bad girl, kind of a thing, but no. Acting oh, acting in a way that would dishonor your parents. I know some people's parents, that's not a very high bar, but think of it this way. If someone comes up to you, let's say you have a child, and someone comes up to you and you say, wow, your children are really well behaved, or your children are amazing, that's something that honors those kids are honoring their parents. And as a result, it gets back to the parents. Who cares if the parents are pieces of scum or not? The kids are amazing. And that's who you should be. You should be someone that when they see you, they could go to your parents and be like, wow, your parents, you've raised an awesome kid. And they're like, thanks, I guess. Because I can go on and on about this. And it's one of those topics that's it's almost too self-explanatory. Because everybody knows deep down what's right and what's wrong. Some people just go out of their way to do the wrong thing because they think it's the popular thing. Or in today's culture, the wrong thing is being pushed as being the right thing in many cases. You figure that out. Faithfulness. Don't cheat. Don't be a cheater. And it goes beyond just be like, well, all I did was kiss so and so. No, that's cheating. Well, all I did was I was looking on the internet and I found this. Oh, they were so hot. Well, if you look upon a person with lust, you've already committed adultery with them. So, that's what Jesus said. So faithfulness is doing your best. And honestly, I think that if you keep your eyes on the person that you love, that you say you love, that you say you care about, it's not a matter of doing your best, it's just doing. I mean, it's not even a challenge. I mean, yeah, there's some people that you'll find more attractive than others. But you got to understand that there's a difference between beauty and attraction. There are women that I find very beautiful, but I do not find attractive. It's like, I said they were beautiful, I didn't say that I liked them. Attraction is that draw that you have to somebody. So, yeah, in a nutshell, faithfulness, don't be a cheater. Don't be a cheater. Don't think about being a cheater. Don't. I mean, if you have friends that are trying to draw you into it, be like, well, your man is so nice and stuff like that. But what about this guy? You could just shut him down. Just be like, no, I don't even want to think about it. They're like, well, tell them off. Doesn't matter what words you use, tell them off. Because I'll tell you what, if you have friends that are that disruptive, it's no wonder they're single, or no wonder they're in a bad relationship. It's no wonder that they have several boyfriends. It's because, pardon my French, you're pieces of crap. I mean, you don't need friends like that. You need friends that build you up, not tear you down. And lastly, self-control. Self-control is really, really hard. Self-control is not taking that piece of candy that you don't need. Self-control is withdrawing your hand from that extra piece of pizza that you really want. Self-control is, for guys, putting down that controller when he knows that there are other things that need to get done. Self-control is choosing to drive by that fast food place instead of stopping in to get something to eat, because there's plenty of food at home. Self-control is talking it out instead of fighting it out or running to your best male guy friend to talk it out with him. Because I'll tell you what, I've been on that side. And your guy friend, if you're a woman and you have a circle of guy friends, they're vultures. They're vultures. They're waiting their turn. Some are more patient than others. And there's a chance that you may get one that's very unstable, and at some point will snap. Be like, no, it's my turn. And in this culture of evil, that could lead to very bad things. Because if he sees you give yourself to others, and he is thirsting for you and pining for you, that could overcome him, and he could try and take. That's why you be careful. If you choose to have a male friend, make sure it's only one male friend, and that one male friend is there because eventually he will become your boyfriend. That's the reason. Not to have a harem, but to build on a relationship of trust. To build on a relationship of trust, to seeing whether or not you could even stand him. See, dating has changed dramatically over the years. It used to be just simply courting, holding hands, enjoying each other's company, going ice skating, roller skating, whatever. It wasn't about, having sex after the first date. In my humble opinion, if a man goes out on a date and he pays for dinner and whatever else with the expectation of having sex at the end of the night, that makes you a prostitute, and that makes him a John. John being, the guy paying for sex. If he has to pay to have sex with you, that makes you a prostitute. You don't want to be a prostitute. I've used this analogy before in other situations, but if you take a new bottle of water and you give it to somebody, it's super refreshing. They cracked it open, they drank it, it's wonderful. But if you take a bottle of water, you open it and you take a drink, and you hand it to somebody else, they're going to be a little bit more hesitant to take a drink unless they're really thirsty. And if they take a drink and then hand it to somebody else, as that plastic bottle goes around, as that bottle of water goes around, it becomes less and less appetizing to the next person. Ladies, you're that bottle of water. Don't get passed around. It's gross. Anyways, love y'all. That was the last 3. At some point I'll probably think of something else to talk about. Anyways, bye for now.